Today, I'm guiding you through a 15-minute cardio and strength workout that is perfect for beginners. It's also a great option for anyone who is returning from an injury or is just starting out on their fitness journey. For this workout, I'll have a chair available and I'll be using lightweight dumbbells. I will have 5-pound dumbbells, but 1 to 5 pounds is great for this workout. I'll also leave a link in the description below for where you can get your weights. We have 3 supersets. Each superset has 3 exercises that we are performing for 40 seconds. I'll be guiding you through the entire time, so let's get to it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, click the bell for notifications, like this video, share it with your friends and family, and be sure to come back to this beginner playlist for more. Getting into this warm-up, I just want you to start walking gently. Nice and small movements. We're not trying to get anywhere yet. Just kind of warming up the body, getting everything moving, making sure we're breathing. Where is that air coming in? Is it in our chest? Is it in our diaphragm? Can we breathe a little deeper? We don't have to walk fast. There's nowhere to get. We're just gonna add on. Keep moving those legs, and I want you to think about lifting your elbow back. We're gonna open up those shoulders just a little bit. Still breathing, lifting, really reaching back behind you if you can. Trying to open up your shoulders as much as is comfortable for you today. None of this movement should be in any way painful. And now try and open up even wider if you can, like a back stroke. Try and reach that arm up high and as far back as is comfortable for you. You might get a little bit of a twist in your trunk. That's a great way to open up the side body as well. Breathing. Keep going, almost there. We're gonna move into some vine pulls. So stop walking. You're gonna lift the opposite foot to the hand that's reaching up high and pull down. Reach that right hand up, left heel comes up, left hand up, reaching down, and that right heel comes up. Here we go. Can we go a little faster? Keep breathing. Reach. We've got a nice twist here. Let's go for one more on each side. And let's get into our first superset. I want you to march. So marching, we're really thinking about lifting those knees. Maybe you get a little arm swing in there too. Here we go, 40 seconds on the clock. And lift those knees. Gentle fists, reaching those elbows towards those knees a little tiny bit. The main goal here is to just warm up the body still. This is a lot of work, trying to lift those knees. So we're really getting into those hips. Breathing. It's not about how fast we're marching. We have a timer. So it's really just about moving comfortably. And maybe the goal is to just be able to keep moving during this work period. Whew. Next movement, we're gonna get into a squat. So feel free to have that chair there for stability. I want you to think about squatting down as much as is comfortable for you, and then squeeze those inner thighs to come standing all the way up. Squeeze your glutes. Here we go. 40 seconds on the clock. It's not really about how deep you go. It's about being able to squeeze those inner thighs, those glutes to come back up to standing. So feel free to have that extra support if you need. Lower down, lift. Thinking about hinging, pushing those hips back, and then squeezing the glutes and the inner thighs to lift up. Trying to keep our chest nice and proud. Posture is up. Lower and lift. Squeeze. Beautiful. Last exercise in this superset is going from a narrow stance to a wider stance. So bring those feet, they don't have to be completely together. We're gonna step outward, outward, and then in, in. Once again, we're going out, out, in. Here we go. 40 seconds on the clock. Out, out, in. Left, right, left, right. Keep breathing. If you'd like to make this a little more challenging, you can go a little deeper. You can find that squat as you do this movement. You can always have that chair for added stability. And if you're seated in the chair, this is a really great one for just working on getting those knees up. Keep breathing. Almost there. Whew. Into our second superset. Beautiful job, everyone. So we're getting into a little bit of trunk rotation and upper body exercises. The first movement, I like to call it I Dream of Jeannie, because if you've ever seen the show, this is how her hands are. So already we're working those shoulders just by keeping our arms up. I want you to think about squeezing the glutes, and we're gonna go do just a little tiny twist, left and right. Here we go. 40 seconds on the clock. Twist left and right. Squeezing the glutes, nice soft bend in the knees. Try not to lock those knees out. If you'd like to add on here, try and reach your arm out to the side. So right arm turns to the right, you reach out to the right. Turn to the left, reach to the left. Turn and reach, turn and reach. Still squeezing the glutes, core is engaged. Moving nice and gently with control. You're only twisting as much as you feel comfortable today. Whew, such good work. Second move in this superset, we're doing cross-body knees. So my right hand is going to the outside of my left knee. Left hand goes to the right, the outside of the right knee. So here we go. 40 seconds on the clock. Reach. You're trying to pull your knee up toward your hand. So again, we get a nice little twist here. If this is too much, feel free to just lift your heel and reach your hand toward that leg. Still reaching for the outside of the knee. Reach. Nice little twist. Keep breathing. This also requires a good bit of balance, so feel free to use that chair if you need to. You can always slow it down. We're reaching. Last exercise in this superset, I like to call it a bus driver. So you can be standing, or you can find a nice little squat, and you're gonna reach your arms out like you're holding onto a steering wheel, and each elbow just kind of crunches in towards your body. Just a little tiny crunch. Here we go. 40 seconds on the clock, and crunch, crunch. It's a very small movement, but you really feel it all through the obliques. If this is too much to stay in a little squat, come up to standing. You're still crunching. You should still feel this all through the side of your body. Almost there. The arms don't have to do any real work. These hands aren't clenching. You're just crunching right here, right there. Nice little crunch. So getting a lot of rotation here. Going into our very last superset. This one is all about strength. So go ahead and grab those hand weights if you want to use them today. The first movement, and you can also use just one if you'd like for this exercise, is called a heartbeat. So weights are right by my chest. I'm squeezing my glutes. I have a nice soft bend in my knees, and I press the weights away from my body. So feel free to use just one. Hold on here and press. Here we go. 40 seconds on the clock. And squeeze those glutes, soft bend in the knees, press away from the body. This is the hard part. That movement away from the body means that weight gets heavier. So when it's really close to us, it doesn't feel like much. But as soon as you bring it away, you have to engage the core and the glutes to get all of this working to be able to pull it back with control. Keep breathing. Heartbeat. Yeah. Shoulders are packed down and away from the ears. Okay. Into our second exercise, we're gonna grab that other weight. We're doing tricep kickbacks. I want you to think about finding a nice little hinge. It doesn't have to be deep. Even if you're seated, you can find this little lean forward, squeeze the glutes. You're gonna bring those weights right up by your shoulders and then press them away from your body, back behind you. So we squeeze and press. Right? Here we go. 40 seconds on the clock, and we push and pull. Push and pull. Show you the side view. Push away from the body and pull. You should feel the triceps working, the backs of your arms. You're still engaging the core to do this movement. You're trying to move with control. It's all about moving slowly and fluidly. Really squeezing. Elbows are really tight to your body. Here we go. Almost there. And breathe. Last one. Oh, last exercise in this strength superset. It's an Arnold press. We have a compound movement here. So we're gonna start with a little curl. Palms are facing out in front of us. We curl up, and then I want you to turn your palms facing forward and press up as high as you can. Come back down, palms still face away, turn them, and then lower down to your hips or to your sides. Here we go. 40 seconds on the clock. We curl, turn those palms, and press up. Bring those elbows in, turn the palms, lower down, and curl. Turn the palms, press, lower down, turn the palms, all the way down to the sides, and curl, turn, press. Bring those arms down, turn the palms, lower down, curl, turn your palms, press up. Try to keep those shoulders packed down. Core is engaged here. Again, as we lift away from the body, that's the hard work. Whew. Go ahead and set those down. Beautiful work today. We have earned this cool down, starting with some nice gentle shoulder rolls, thinking about rolling those shoulders down and back away from the body, away from the ears. Keep breathing. Nice gentle movements. Really kind of beginning that cool down, finding that normal breath again. We're gonna just sort of tap our heel out, tap, gently shaking off all of those moves, all that strength work, coming back to finding that normal breath, letting that energy move through our bodies. Such great work today. Thank you so much for being here with me. We're going into a hip circle now. I want you to think about pressing those hips all the way around. Maybe you need a little wider stance here. Maybe nice and gently. Soft bend in the knees. Releasing any of that low back tension. And let's go in the other direction. Circle. Circle. Oh, this one feels so good for me. One more time. And a nice little bend. I want you to reach your right arm up high, reach that left arm down. Maybe this is good for you. This feels like a really nice spine stretch. If you'd like to add on, you just reach over toward the left. And release down, other side. Left arm reaches high, right arm reaches down. Reach, reach, reach. Feel your body lengthen. And then side bend. Now let's just go into a nice gentle walk, just like how we started. Thank you so much for being here with me. I have such a wonderful time making these workouts with you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.